Two team members disagree on a project approach. You need to mediate, but how do you lead without appearing to favor either side? How would it feel to guide conflict resolution effectively without taking sides? Managers often worry that even trying to help will be seen as partial or favoring one party or another. True neutrality builds trust and enables productive outcomes, not stalled resentment. Today, we're going to talk about how to facilitate a fair, neutral mediation that empowers everyone to resolve conflict. The first tip for today is to commit to neutral facilitation. A neutral mediator guides process, not the outcome, and treats each perspective equally. Harvard Business School emphasizes procedural fairness. Mediation requires treating parties equally without favoritism. It's helpful to let both parties speak uninterrupted and paraphrase what you hear them saying to show balance and clarity. Remember when we talked about readbacks a couple of videos ago? Try to use that technique to read back what each party is saying so that you understand and that you show you're being fair and giving them enough time to talk uninterrupted. Tip number 2 is to focus on interests, not positions. We've talked about this one before in other videos too. Help the team shift from entrenched positions such as I'm right to underlying interests like I care about X. A good way to dig down into someone's true interests is to ask questions like, what's most important to you here, and see where there's common ground between them. Tip number 3 is to manage bias and build trust. We've talked about these in other videos as well. Even the most skilled and well-intended facilitators carry implicit bias with them. We all do. We've all got implicit bias. We've all got the things that have shaped our minds and our lives to this point. We don't want to ignore that. We want to be aware of it. So developing awareness of our own biases is key to helping mediate between two parties. So before you get into resolving conflict, reflect on your own assumptions, invite feedback on your neutrality, and remain flexible throughout the conversation. We want to do these things before we get into a mediation situation so we're aware and prepared with them before we go in there. All right, now you've got 3 new techniques to resolve conflict on your team. Remember to facilitate neutrally as best you can. Focus on process, not the outcome. Help the parties uncover interests, especially the ones they have in common, rather than defending their positions, and be self-aware about your own bias. Build trust by acknowledging your role in solving the mediation and solving the problem. And encourage solution finding over fault finding, and always exit with a plan to move forward. Even if you haven't settled everything this time, have a plan to move forward to come back and try to settle it in the future. That's it for today. If you like this, please share it with someone who can use it, and like and comment. How have you mediated a conflict without taking sides? Share your experience with us in the comments. I would love to hear what worked for you and what didn't work for you. If you did find these things helpful and you want to up your leadership game, check out our online Be the Boss program, 16 lessons to help you become the kind of leader you always wish you had, fully online with online group coaching. And then the Leadership Academy program is for companies, managers, ops managers, HR, training offices who have a bunch of managers they want to try. It's a lot of the content from the Be the Boss program, then some, and it is a hybrid in-person and online coaching program, so check that out. All right, go out there. Do great things today. Onward and upward.